Okay, Judy, we're working on the refrain for I Love to Tell the Story. I'm going to break it down into phrases so it's a little bit easier to practice this week. But connecting the dots is actually not that hard. But let's work on it as a phrase. So we start off with that pickup note on E. And our second finger is going to drop, our third finger is going to drop down on the second string. We're in 7th position, but our third finger lands on the 9th fret. Right there, okay? That's your F sharp. It's going to go E. Let's actually just, don't worry about the bass notes for a second. E, E. Third finger drops down the F sharp here on the second string. And then first finger is ready to go on the B. And then third finger plays the C sharp. Back down to the B, and then move that first finger to 5th position A. Okay, so we end up with this. Okay, a little bit slower. Okay, that's the phrase. That's the first phrase. I love to tell the story, whatever, however it goes. And then if we add the bass notes, you just got to pop them in on the first of each measure. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, it is kind of difficult to grab that open A when you're playing the B. You just got to work it out, but it ends up being if you start with just the melody with no bass notes, it's a little bit easier to just drop them in later because of that weird disruption of moving from third finger to first finger to B while also grabbing the A. It's a little awkward, but that's what I would do. I'd do that one over and over again. That's the first phrase. Now, we left off with our first finger on the A. So we're on A. We have the open D. Sorry, let's actually not play the bass notes. I know you did this last week, but I'm going to work it all out again. So A goes A, moves up to the 10th fret. 10th fret, 9th fret. So A, D, 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 C sharp. Okay? To me, that's not that hard. Go and grab the D now. You're going to go hit the pickup note A, pinch with the D, and move it up to the high D. And then pinch the open A, and move it into 9th position. Okay? You're in 9th position right now, and that's where you're going to stay for a little bit, okay? Let's avoid the bass notes again, and now we're going to keep going. This is the pickup C sharp before we add this high E. It's going to go C sharp, E, pinky grabs the E here. We're going to stay in this 9th position, okay? C sharp, E, back down to C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, and slide down to B. Here comes again. Okay? You got to push into the wood from C sharp to B. What am I doing? Okay? Just keep pushing into that wood. And then you're going to move to the A. Okay? But the phrase isn't done. We're in 5th position now with the first finger on A. Drop your third finger down to play B. And then back down to A. And that's the phrase. Okay, slower. Okay, now let's add the bass note. Sorry, I am out of sorts. Now this is weird. You're gonna grab the B when grab the open D when you put your third finger on B. Okay, it's a little awkward, but you can do it. And then grab the D and put the third finger down on B. That's the next phrase. Okay, do that one over and over again. Last one is actually not too hard, I don't think. The only thing that's weird about this is you got to put your third finger down to play this F sharp, which you've done previously. You've done on the first line of this whole entire song. Okay, you left off with your first finger on A. You're in 5th position. All you have to do is drop your third finger down on the second string, and you got the F sharp. F sharp, open E, A, B, A. Okay? F sharp, E, A, B, A. Okay? With the bass note. Okay? That's how you want to do it. Take your time with these, work on the phrases as they go together. Sorry, work on the phrases and then put them together for the refrain. Yeah, and then we'll work on the whole thing all together. Excuse me, next week. Work out all the kinks. You got this. You'll be great.